Hi, are we live? Are we live? It seems that we are live. Good morning. I hope it's morning for you. It's definitely kind of morning to me.
Mission accomplished.
Let's get all the stuffs done. Yep, this is literally Thorns Alter waiting room. Hey, listen to the beats, okay? You get this? It was on point for a little bit. Until this. If I try the logo's intended mechanic, I know about it, but I haven't redo the EX stage yet. This stage is slow as F, man. This guy just walks out at the last moment. Oh my god, the skin. So if you guys are wondering why I'm so sure as to about Thorns Alter PV being today, because well, we have a very established pattern, kind of established pattern for CNPVs. So first of all, they always release on the on that day at 11 a.m. It's always. So we know that if there is gonna be a PV, it's most likely gonna be 11 p.m. And also, it always get released around 5, sometimes 4 days, 5 days, 6 days before the event starts. And we always know when the new event starts by, let me switch windows. So they will always have a creator program or something just to incentivize the creators. So things like this, and they always start. So here, they always start at the day of the event. So for example, 1st of November, and then they always ends the day before the next event. It's always true. It's always true. So every time when a event starts, we already know when the next event is gonna start. So It's this for this time. They stops at the 4th of December. So the next event is gonna be the 5th of December. So by timeline, it's gonna be around this few days. But we didn't get it the day before yesterday, and we didn't get it yesterday. So for God's sake, it's gonna be today, right? If it's not today, then they're going to be so out of schedule, okay? Something else must have happened. Dun, 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 dun. Can you make a selector guide of sorts? Do you mean picking between Silver Ash, Thorns, Blaze, Mountain, Saria, and this one more? Exia? Is that Exia? I don't know, because it highly depends on who you already have. So it's kind of gonna turn into a account reveal. And why do we think it's Thorns Alter? Because they literally teased it, right? They literally teased it in the 5.5 anniversary stream. This one. I'm not gonna play through the whole thing, but man, they always tease the new event, the upcoming, so for December, the December event in the November stream, right? So it's gonna be this. It was not even explicit back in the days when, when we have the teaser for the Kiarak 2.0, the Dagon Brescia event. We don't even have Dagon Brescia in the PV, but look at this. It's literally him in the PV, and we had a alchemist archetype that went out of nowhere around July. Is there anyone else better than him as a alchemist? Is Lapland Alter worth if I already have Golden Glow? Yes, it's worth. You can play both of them. Why not? Pramanix Alter, 6-star Mel Defender. No idea, guys. If you have all the ops in the selector, what would you say is the most valuable op to dupe? I don't know. It also depends. Let me see. How far off are we? We are like 15 minutes off. Alright, let's take a look at the game. What are we looking at? We have Thorns, Blaze, Silver Ash, Saria. Where's Mountain? Mountain, Exia. Okay. I don't. Oh wait, why did I have? Sorry. Mountain, my mountain looking kind of old there. It depends. It depends on a lot of things. Okay, so maybe take a look at the potentials. His potential is kind of meh. I believe Silver Ashes. Yeah, it further reduces the redeployment time. So maybe. It was on part 5 as well. I don't know. Potentials means very rarely means anything in game. Oh wait, my mountain is actually not full part yet. Yeah, because most of the potentials are at potential 5, so I don't think if you're real close, then I guess it's fine. But for Exia, it also doesn't matter that much, I say. Yeah, just whatever, guys, whatever. But if you really have to ask me which of these I use the most currently, it's probably Blaze or Saria, actually. Saria potential doesn't really matter, to be honest. Of course, if you did not push you, and you do not have any guardians, of course it's gonna be Saria, right? Saria is just goated. You know, all of this, all 6 of these, even the other 5, you know, eventually ran out of the scene. Saria is kind of here to stay. Of course, she's very replaceable by Shu, but you know, she's also very quality of life. Such a well. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. I did pay a lot in this game. In a vacuum, who in the selector has the highest value operator based on your rating? In terms of, you know, relevance to current gameplay, I'd say Blaze and Saria, because they are so good in AFK. Blaze is very serviceable in AFK clears nowadays, even nowadays. For Thorns, you know, we just had 2 very strong ranged operators releasing. So, for that matter, I think a actual lane holder, I mean, being on the ground and just attacks all blocking enemies, I think Blaze is a little bit higher than Thorns for me. But yeah, it depends on you. Yeah, if you have Shu and you don't have any other, I mean, if you don't have things like Thorns, you don't have Blaze, then I would say prioritize these 2. Exia, I honestly don't use her that much already, but when you want to, you know, build a team around her, she's still good enough. She's still good enough. How do you play in the CN server? Because I live in China. Actually, I only play on CN server. Yeah, that's part of the reason we haven't gotten any significant story revolving Thorns. That's because that's why we're getting a new story, right? That's gonna be that, right? Who do you recommend picking if you already have all of them? I think if you have any at the potential for reducing the DP, I would go for that. 1 less DP is more significant, at least visually. It's a good QOL, no? You play on official or Bilibili? Of course official. Screw Bilibili server. God blame me on recruit. You think I should get Saria and focus on yeah, blame me, and Saria is completely different. What they serve, right? Only Chinese people can play official. That's kind of right, but you can also buy an account. I guess it's also hard for you to buy an account, and it's easy to get compromised by buying those accounts. Yeah. How do you learn English? We have a 9-year mandatory English education in China. Well, I guess my English is much more better of course, because I do listen to all kinds of English media all the time, so I kind of learn from that. Wait, 10 minutes out. So the event of this upcoming event is gonna be... Where is it? They already took it away. Wait. They already took it away. Wait. Gotta switch. We have anything yet? Not yet. To find... Let's see. Arc Knights. Oh. It's gonna play a music. No. Okay. Where is it? So this is the name. 出苍白海. I don't know. I'm gonna do a wild guess because the translation is very similar to 出埃及记, which is Exodus in English. So I guess it kind of takes the inspiration from that. So it's kind of something about Exodus, and this is 苍白海. It's kind of like a white sea, a pale white sea, something like that. Yeah, so something about they call it 淹没, salt desert. Salt desert? Is that even a thing in English? Yeah, this is the name and overall art style for the event. How do you feel about Dragon Brush's skin? Very nice, I like it. Yeah, just guys, look at the Colonel banner. The Colonel banner is always doing spoilers, okay? Look at the banner. Look at this banner. What do you learn? So first of all, for the last few alters that we always get their original version and at the same time with that banner. We had Siege when her alter came out. We have Lapland in here in the shop. Wait, where's my mouse? Oh, no need. We have Lapland in the shop as well. And Selector, guys, we learned from a previous event introduction about the auto chess event that they're getting modules for this patch. Yes, in just a few minutes we should be seeing Arts Protector modules. And look who we have here, Selector, and who's in the shop, Astasia. Oh my god, it's not even hiding. They're not even trying to hide. They're like, guys, we know you know. Let's put everything on the table and you guys get ready to pay me. Get ready to be scammed by my Colonel banner. Oh, it literally is that, guys. How did I figure out the art style for Operator Hindsight? There really isn't much of a art style, guys. I made that by PPT because it's faster. It's more convenient for me because I still have a work on hand. Every day I just came back from work and I work on PPTs. Don't mention it. It's definitely faster than if I do it in something like Adobe Premiere. It's absolutely much more faster. Not Arts Protector, Arts Guards. Arts Guards, sorry. Okay, guys. 7 minutes out. It's gonna be today, right? If it isn't today, then we're just doing a little bit of chatting and then we're off. Go on our days. So this is the... Okay, so how do I make sure that I'm right. So we have this creator that I follow. Their name is Rose Bakery of Honey Biscuits. They are a group that's created specifically for predicting the promotional schedule of Arc Knights. And they have close to 400k followers. They are a very dedicated group, learning the patterns of all the promotional campaigns that Hypergrip do. So their prediction is PV 100% today. So I'm gonna follow them, and for actual sense, of course, I think I do 100% agree that it's gonna be today. If it isn't today, then I don't know about it, because they have been Arc Knights has been stormed ever since yesterday, because they didn't have the PV yesterday, and a lot of people are upset. What is it? So they made this furniture announcement 2 days ago, and now it has what, 10k comments. Usually they have, 1k or something, but this one has 10k comments because people say, wait guy, what the hell are you doing? Where is my PV? So everybody is extremely looking for it. Yeah, PV is promotional video, I guess. We just say PV. It's gonna be today, right? If it isn't today, I guess tomorrow we will rinse and repeat, because we don't really have a lot of time chances where they get this PV out on a weekend, right? If it's on a weekday, I'm definitely not participating because I'm at work. But if it's on a weekend, then I'll do this kind of watch alongs because I absolutely love watching these PVs. Yeah. Last time we have this opportunity was back at Babel, right? A Babel PV is an absolute banger. We'll make an operator hindsight for Crown Slayer. Theoretically I should, because I haven't missed out anyone yet, right? Also, we are almost at the 1 year anniversary mark for operator hindsight, right? Once we get to LPP, it's 1 year, right? Okay, we're gonna do the refresh. It's coming soon. And also, guys, I just find out that we haven't had any vanguards yet. We haven't made any vanguards in the operator hindsight. We had logos as the first caster that we talked about, and after logos we have a ton of them, a ton more casters coming in soon. We'll have a caster every other episode. Oh wait, I remember. So it's very likely. I heard that it's very likely that Nymph will be after the summer event instead of after LPP. So after LBNS, it's likely gonna be Pepe and Narantuya, right? It seems like the schedule is gonna be that way. Yeah, because I started after Muses, right? So we didn't have any vanguards. We didn't have Innis hindsight. And I have no plans to, do all the operators because I literally don't have time. Actually, I'm already starting on LPNS because for some reason it's coming in 4 days, 3 days, and I'm definitely not getting out on the day of his release. It's terrible. I can't believe I don't even have time for making the module don't even have time for making the module. What is it? The module recommendation, right? Okay, 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna cut the. Oh, I'm gonna cut the BGM, guys. If you know, if a PV is coming, there's gonna be something here. Something here. Come on, my heart is beating already. In F5 spam. I don't even need to spam F5. Well, maybe I can, but I'm gonna hit it at the 11 p.m. mark. The music already very reminiscent of his EP. Okay. What's this? Thorns Stream died? I think it's back, but it's not on my end. Who's this? Rose Sword. Whoa, the map is insane! Wait, it's Techno from the. What's this? Summoning. Oh, let's go, Thorns! Yes, Alchemist! Alchemist! This is too fast. The what? The low. Whoa! The low star. The Salt Desert. Oh, of course, Exodus from the Pale Sea. Is that Weedy? And Elysium Cutter skin. Oh, Ray skin. With Shining Steps. Tequila. Only 2 skins? Okay, the scheduling of your watchboard, your dashboard. Retro. Oh, arrow. Wait, it's center skin. Python story. Greek story. Whoa, a lot of stories. SSS, of course. Yup. Yes, let's go! Wait. Oh, Axia second module. Wait, is Viviana getting a... Is Viviana getting a different module than... Wait, I see at least 3 icons. That's a lot. We're gonna look back. Holy Vision Museum. This is the mini game mode that they teased. It's too fast. Everything is just too fast. Why is that Crown Slayer in there again? Guys, they need to stop with their things with Crown Slayer. Wait. Haha. Hey, is that Gold Digger? Oh my god. Closure invitation. Avatar. Oh, themes! The theme is lit. Haha. Okay. Okay, guys. A lot of things. The stream died. YouTube really know when exactly to quit on me, okay? I don't have any problem on my end, and just YouTube decide to cut my stream right when we get the PV. What the hell was that? So let's take a look at it again. The first part, and let's analyze the overall operator stuff. Music, like I said, very reminiscent of his EP. Are they Spanish? We have mini Thorns. This is the new 5-star. Let me turn it down. Oh my god, my man's too cool. Oh, we have Shens. Let's see, Rose Sword. It's actually a multi-target medic. We haven't had a multi-target in years, right? The last one was Breeze? Was it? Whoa, this map, this map is so cool. We are literally sailing on the salt desert, and look at the art style. Love it. Techno. Wait, it's actually a new caster archetype. Shaper caster. So it's techno. This is from the R6 Collab 2.0, right? I don't think she's gonna be in the story. But what is this? I didn't even catch on to it. I was saying she has a summoning kit, but it looks like it's part of her kit. So she shaped something with this kind of summons, I guess. They look like summon, but they don't actually have a deployment direction ring like this one under them. Not sure how it's gonna work. But yeah, seems like a summoning. You see her attacking, summoning and attack. Hey, wait. Did she just shape a fallen enemy into a summon? Is that the principle? Because what are you shaping actually? Okay, I'm gonna just leave it like that for now. Here's the man himself, Alchemist, of course. Look at that. What is these balls? What are these? Okay, let's see his kit. I'm gonna turn off the sound so that it doesn't get annoying. What's this? This is targeting. This thing is targeting the allies. So this unit is targeting allies. Not sure what it does. Maybe healing, because obviously the Tin Man also did that. This is wait. I can't really say. I can't really tell. Is it expanding? Does it look like it's expanding to you? Does it look like it's expanding? I think it is. So a expanding drop. An expanding unit. And then what's this? Toss out something to allies. Wait. Toss out something to allies and form a triangle. Can he actually reach Anakio here? His attack range is like what? Like 3,000 ahead. It's coming to here at most, right? Can he actually reach? Not sure what it does. So when the skill starts, something like expand attack range and then put stuffs on all the allies, forming a damage. Looks like it, right? Because you see, maybe forming a damage zone, so so that enemies inside would take some debuffs, some damage. Oh, look at my man. So Alchemist is a Alchemist actually fits a lot in the supporter class, but they do have some kind of damage, some sorts of damage. So not sure why they want to put him in specialist. If you guys don't already know, Alchemist is a specialist archetype instead of supporter. It's not even caster. Yeah, but the E2 is insane. Yeah, we have no idea because the enemies affected don't have anything particular. There's no effects. Okay, when he throws this kind of things on allies, we don't see like the healing symbols. We only see damage symbols. Like we have no idea what it does other than damage. So yep, this E2 huge. Right. Yes, and then let's go on to modules. Hey, it's Elysium and VD and the new 5-star Exodus from the Pale Sea. I was pretty accurate, guys. I was pretty accurate. Cutter skin. This is a New Year reward, as stated here. Something. So a sign in event. Cutter skin. Ray skin. Yay. It's Shining Steps as well, guys. Tequila, second skin. Let's go. So there's only 2 skins. But we are gonna have the CFA, the Chinese Film Archive collab soon, right? So I guess they kind of shifted some to those because 2 skins is definitely less than expected. But yeah. Yep, new QOL. You now have a query of your score, your dashboard. Retro. Will that come to global? Ha! I know good say. Man, my Santas. Terra has their own Santas. Okay, skip this. You can now auto your SSS, which is big. There we have it. Here's the modules. So we have Serta, we have Vina, we have Armia with the seemingly same branch. And then we have Viviana with her sword dashing through the icon. And then at the next page, we see a third icon. We see Aesthesia with a shield icon and that diamond icon. So there's 3 branches. And my guess is that Viviana is getting a Delta module as her first module. I'm all for it. I'm all for it, guys. I'm absolutely 100% for it. They should do it. But we guess we have to see. And also the second module for Exia. What does it do? No idea, actually. Let's see. So as you can see, this icon is pretty clear. The sword cutting through, you have this shield breaking part to it, right? And then you also have the diamond icon, which indicates resistance. So my guess 1 is resistance ignore. Or resistance shred, but that would be too good. Resistance shred would be too good. So my guess is resistant ignore. Or it could be it could be arts fragile as well. But something about breaking the resistance of enemy, because you see the shield is actually shattered with a little shattered line. So my guess is this is resistant shred, or not, from most likely to most unlikely. Uh, it's either gonna be resistance ignore or resistance fragile. I think it could be resistance ignore more than more than arts fragile, more than resistance shred. Resistance shred is very impossible because it gets enjoyed by everyone, and that does not seem like something that they would give as a base effect. And then it's rest buff. If it's rest buff, I'm gonna riot, okay? Because they literally have that shield breaking. And then for Muse, I don't actually know what the two outgoing arrows gonna be. Because if you think about it, this is what Vina gets, and two skills of Vina is true damage instead of arts damage, right? So if it's arts, any of the above, literally, if it's arts ignore, if it's arts shred, if it's arts fragile, all of them are not gonna be effective for Vina. Actually, out of if we put their differences in strength aside, Vina should be the one getting Delta module instead because she's so different from all the others. But yeah, so it's for this module, for this base, I guess it's something that's unrelated to arts itself. That's my guess. For example, deals 110% of attack to blocked enemies. Wait, that's not gonna. Wait, that's not gonna make sense on Selector, right? So we're gonna deduce from this. Selector and Vina has the same branch, right? So it's not gonna be blocked enemy as well, right? That would be absolute trash for Selector. I'm doing the prediction, as if the designers are truly trying to help these operators. If they are not, then it's another story. But I can't go that way, right? Damage buff. Damage buff. Damage buff maybe, but it seems just another way of doing arts ignore, right? Because for arts damage, it's all multiplication. So damage increase and arts ignore or arts fragile is actually the same thing. It kind of is. It wasn't completely the same because how they calculate it is different. Yeah, maybe. I still think damage increase is possible. It's possible. Or maybe it's something else. Or, for example, what is it? What do they like to use recently? Attack speed increase, something like that, because they give attack speed increase to who is it? Fighters for no reason. And then they also give attack speed to Fortress as their Vi modules. Yeah. Maybe attack speed and maybe damage increase could be something, but there's definitely a condition to it, right? And then what is the effect for Viviana? Interesting. So it does dash through a double diamond. A double diamond is, where do we last see this kind of double diamonds? Where did we last saw the double diamonds? Wait. Let me find. Double diamonds. Double diamonds. It feels familiar. Will it actually be elemental? Maybe? not really look like it. But elemental is definitely a way to go. Double diamonds. This is double diamond. AoE maybe? Core caster module. Yeah. So this one is resistant ignore. Give resistance ignore to Viviana. Makes sense. This is not double diamond. This is actually, it kind of looks like an eye. So this is actually elemental, but this is more elemental. So it's very similar to the primal protector. You see this eye kind of thing. It's more elemental. Ebonholz, yeah, you see, this is the symbol for. This is a symbol for element, kind of a eye-looking stuff. Yeah, why would resistance ignore be a delta module? A delta module should be very, very catered for that operator, and. Resistance ignore. Resistance ignore feels like it could go onto any arts card, right? If you give resistance ignore to Selector, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just broken, right? Ifrit Delta, I don't have Ifrit Delta. I didn't unlock it even, but this one is different. It does put a fire icon inside of it, but yeah. So. Doesn't look like it was firing or anything. So no idea. Actually, no idea. We're just gonna wait. Wait, it actually says something about Sami here on the certain module. Alright, this is Sami, right? Something of Sami. Okay. Oh, it does say the name is the Undying Heart Pieces of Sami. Okay, so we have, for the first time in history, we have 3 branches of the same archetype released at the same time. Okay, I guess we'll just have to see. 9 modules this time. It's been a long ass time since we last have a module for such a big archetype. So after this, I don't think we have any more big archetype, right? Other than there's not much other than already, guys. There's not much other than maybe agents, I guess. Holy hell. This is the new multi-target healer. We haven't had one for a very long time as well. Axia. So this one we already know. This is the Y one, right? So this is when you have a ground enemy in range, gets a more attack speed, and it's gonna go with Axia's attack talent as well, right? So attack speed plus attack speed talent. Yeah, attack speed talent. So attack speed trait and then attack speed talent. It makes more sense. It makes more sense. We just have to find out what the effect is, because her talent is attack speed plus what, 15, right? 5 years since the last one. I don't even remember when it's Breeze. I remember she was there for as long as I can remember. Yeah, we're actually getting an Iberian event. Yeah, then there's not much more to it, I think. The ship is actually called the Baby Cradle. Okay. A name that's very iconic to what Thorns could get. Yeah, Crown Slayer, Bully, mini story, something about that. Let's go. And It's just, you know, arcade and stuff. We're getting some medals, we're getting an avatar, we're getting a theme which looks nice. It reminds me of, what is it, Nintendo 64 or something like that? Pretty cool, pretty cool. And it goes with Irene pretty well. Okay. Okay guys. What do you think? What do you think about it? What's your biggest excitement? Hey, let's read the event stuffs. We're getting it on the 5th of December. This is the new, look at that, she's a snake. The new healer. And we're getting the blue poison skin as a retro, as part of retro. Wow, let's go. Confirmation, completion, conduction. CCC. Thorns the Lodestar. Look at the man. Look at the man. Just look at him. I'm gonna show my cursor here. Look at him. I'm very excited about his kit because Alchemist is actually a pretty strong class, so I'm gonna go to 10 man in just a bit. Let's finish reading this. Wait, what? Oh, right, nothing. SSS changes. You can now auto it with the same ticket you have for Annihilation. And no details. Your birthday settings will be available on this patch as well. You will be given gifts. The query for setting up your dashboard. You can set your theme, your assistants, your UI as well. That's pretty nice. So it changes every day. Nice. So that they can sell more. It's how do you say it? It's better for them selling their future products. Miscellaneous products. We have race skin, we have tequila skins, we have skin retros, skins, furniture, packs, normal packs. That's it. Okay, so let's take a look at Tin Man, guys. I'm sure you guys are not very familiar with it yet because you guys don't even have Tin Man yet. So Alchemist is a very special class. First of all, you look at their attack range. It's kind of short but wide to the side. They also have a very strange build. They have very low defense. Only second to Crushers. Guys, they have less than 100 points of defense, but they have a skyrocket resistance. Does it help them a lot? Not really, because they are also squishies. Look at this. They only have 1.2k HP. Very low attack as well. 400-ish attack. They do physical damage. Okay, so very low. You don't expect them to do anything by auto attacking. They don't really do anything auto attacking. But their signature is that they throw out what's called a alchemy unit to assist in battle. So what's special about alchemy units is that they are a aerial what do you call it, area of effect stuff. And one thing about these things are they are, how do you call it, so once you use the skill, it comes out, and when it's on the ground, it's immediately effective. Okay, and you can immediately start charging your next skill. So it's very similar to Warframe. It's also very similar to Shamale skill 2. So where you use the skill, it already immediately goes onto cooldown. It doesn't need to have a lockout state. The thing is effective on the ground. So let's take a look at it. I'm just gonna pick someone, whoever. Yes. Yeah, so the unit also lasts after you have retreated the operator. So this is the range. It's kind of awkward. So you throw it out. And it's effective doing its job on the ground, but he's also starting to recharge his next skill. So for example, his alchemy unit lasts for 15 seconds and his skill is 25-second cooldown. So actually there's only a 10-second downtime to this thing. Right. And also, if there's no target in range, they can also throw it out just right in front of them. If there is a target in range like this, it's gonna throw it in the direction of this enemy. And the damage is actually respectable because it's arts damage. It's a DOT arts damage with a scale, which means it's very buffable, right? It's very buffable. The damage is respectable, okay? And one more thing that makes them very strong is that these alchemy unit is a snapshot mechanism. What do you mean by snapshot? It means that its damage is always recorded the moment you throw it out. Well, it means if you have something like a spinach pack, a Shirakuza spaghetti in IS, it will always use that very big attack stats you have when they throw it out, and it lasts for the entire duration. That's the most insane thing about this. So if I boost him with a Wolverine at the moment he throws it out, it's snapshotted, and the whole thing is a full poison, a poison pool in there. Yeah. I don't know if you call it snapshot, but it means that it does not change with his attack afterwards. And it stacks. If you throw two of them down, it stacks. So if his attack changes after he throws down his unit, it's not gonna change. It's only in relative to when he throws it down. You get it? Oh my gosh, Xiangli. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. So even if you see that he doesn't have a very high attack stat, but because it's scaling DOT and arts damage, and his talent also increases the damage from DOT, it actually deals respectable damage. So that's about 10 men, and it's likely gonna be the same, exactly the same for Thorns, but only stronger. Yeah, that's about it. Can you get 100% uptime with stainless? It's easy to get 100% uptime. You just have to tweak it a little bit. You give him some SP gen or regen buffs. Yeah. Hey guys, look at the. You guys are not getting the emphasis on that I'm trying to give you guys. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for this watch along stream. I'm just gonna post the module stuff onto YouTube after this stream. So yeah, that's the PV. I'm very excited to find out what Thorns do, what the module arts guards modules do. We haven't had such a big batch in a long time. Okay, so gonna cut the stream. Thank you guys for coming by. Let's wait for the news. It's just, it's coming in what, 4 or 5 days.